ביאור משנה י"א, explanation from משנה י"א. הקונה 3 אילנות, one who buys 3 trees, stam. He buys it stam. Like we said, he doesn't declare.
That's what I had a problem with.
Yeah. What do you mean stam? מבלי לפרש אם הוא קונה קרקע עמהם. He didn't declare, is the karka with them or not karka with them. So what are we going to assume? It is with them or we not is with them? בתוך של חברו, he buys it inside the area of his friend. מביא וקורא. So as long as he has 3 אילנות, he brings and he declares. מביא ביקורים מפירותיהם. He brings ביקורים from his fruits. וקורא את פרשת מקראת הביקורים. And he also declares. וכבר ביארנו הטעם לעיל משנה ו'. We already explained the reasoning משנה ו'. שהקונה 3 אילנות סתם. That if you buy 3 trees, הכל מודים, everybody admits, שקנה עמהם קרקע לצורך הטיפול בהם. That he bought the land with them. Yeah? If it's 3 teams. ויכול הוא לומר, and now he can say, ואתה הנה הבאתי את ראשית פרי האדמה שנתת לי. And now he can say, now I brought the fruit of the land that you gave to me because you have land. ברם, בקונה 2 אילנות סתם. But as we said before, if you bought only 2, שנינו שספק הוא לחכמים קנה קרקע או אם לאו. Now we're not sure if the land between them actually has something, has ממשות. ולכן דעת החכמים מביא ביקורים מספק, אבל אינו קורא מספק. So he brings ביקורים, but he doesn't declare because we don't know. רבי מאיר אומר, רבי מאיר, he's the one that says even 2. רבי מאיר אומר, אפילו 2, even 2. אפילו קנה 2 אילנות סתם, קנה קרקע עמהם. Even if he only brought 2 trees, he bought the land with them. ולכן מביא וקורא. Therefore, he brings and he reads. ואם קנה אילן אחד סתם, and if he only brought 1 אילן, מובא בתוספתא שרבי מאיר סובר, מביא ואינו קורא. It says even 1 אילן, he says he brings and he doesn't declare. So it looks like Rabbi Meir thinks 1 is ספק. Forget.
הוא נתן לו משהו.
Yeah, even 1 is ספק. According to us, it's not even a ספק ב-1. וחכמים סוברים, אינו מביא כל עיקר. חכמים says nothing. For sure it's not land, it's just 3. ואין הלכה כרבי מאיר, we go like חכמים, that by 1 it's no doubt that he doesn't have land. עיין תפארת ישראל, look at תפארת ישראל, שמתחבט ליישב משום מה he asks a question, he asks your question. It says, לשום מה נשתנה כאן שנית המחלוקת של חכמים ורבי מאיר. Why do we say, we bring again the disagreement between חכמים ורבי מאיר, לאחר שכבר נשתנה לעיל במשנה ו'. Even after we explained it before in Mishnah Vav. But the way we explained it, it makes sense, because Mishnah Vav discusses when not to bring. This Mishnah discusses when yes to bring. That's why it repeats it. Oh.
עכשיו זה טוב. עכשיו קנה אילן וקרקעו.
Oh, so now we know for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you buy?
Exactly. קנה אילן וקרקעו. He came and it was declared, it was the agreement to buy the land together with the tree, שפירש הוא שקונה אף הקרקע. That the document says that he buys both the land, both the tree and the land of the tree. אף על פי שלא קנה אלא אילן אחד בלבד, even though he only bought 1 tree, מביא וקורא, obviously, he brings and he reads, הרי יש לו קרקע, because he has land. רבי יהודה אומר, Rabbi Yehuda says, but this of course we're not going to go like Rabbi Yehuda, we don't read the land test before, even if we are partner in the land kind of, because arisut is, I come to you and I say I'm going to take this land and let's say whatever the land makes we're going to go 50-50, that's arisut. Chakira is give me the land, take $100 and leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, that's the difference.
Land and partnership.
Yeah, land and kind of partnership. But in both cases, the land is yours, if you know this. It stays yours in both cases.
Both cases.
Yeah, but I have some kind of hold.
Unless when you listen to somebody, that's the question, is it yours or it's not yours?
So we learned before it's not yours. That's what we learn. Rabbi Yehuda is going to disagree. He's going to say us, you're right, it's not yours, but it's enough yours to bring Bikurim. That's what he's going to say.
You don't have trees over there. How can you bring?
It's enough yours, the land, but if you're renting it, it's enough yours to bring Bikurim. Okay. That's the way he learns it. Rabbi Yehuda אומר, אף בעלי הריסות וחכורות מביאים ביקורים. Rabbi Yehuda says, even if you are taking it by percentage, like we said, renting it by percentage or renting it by a set amount, you bring and you read. לעיל במשנה ב' שנינו, we already learned in משנה ב', שהריסים והחכורות אינם מביאים ביקורים כלל. We already learned, they don't bring ביקורים at all. וכבר בארנו שם, we already explained, שהריסים היינו המקבלים שדות לעבדן תמורת חלק מהיבול. The הריסים work the land and they get a percentage from the grain. והחכורות היינו המקבלים שדות לעבדם נגד שכר קצוב לשנה. In חכורות is they get the field and then they give the owner a certain amount every year. ולפי משנתנו יוצא שרבי יהודה חולק על חכמים וסובר. So according to our Mishnah, it looks like רבי יהודה disagrees with the sages. שהריסים והחכורות מביאים וקוראים. It says they do bring and they do declare. שנחשבים הם כאילו יש להם חלק בקרקע. It says he thinks that they have part of the land. Let's see how. ברם בירושלמי מבואר, in the ירושלמי. Now it looks for sure they don't have part of the land. What's the question? So ברם בירושלמי מבואר, in ירושלמי it explains, שמדובר כאן בחכורי בתי אבות. I have no idea. Let's say. What is חכורי, the house of their fathers? What does it mean? I think it means like if you have 10 sons, yeah, one of your sons works the land for you. And then because he's going to inherit the land anyway, he has some. Maybe that's what he's talking about. There is some. It is his land. It is his land. Don't tell me it's not his land. It is his land. שיש להם חזקה בחקירת השדה. They have some hold in this field. העוברת מאבות לבנים. It comes from fathers to son. ואי אפשר לסלקם. In other words, he says, what do you mean? It's my land. הילקח סובר רבי יהודה. So it's only in these specific cases where Rabbi Yehuda disagrees.
That makes sense.
הילקח סובר רבי יהודה שמביאים וקוראים. That Rabbi Yehuda says in that case they bring into it. And the question now is how the Chachamim will hold. I think the Chachamim will still hold that it's not theirs. שהואיל ויש להם זכויות קבועות, since they have some kinds of right into the land, הרי זה כאילו יש להם קניין בקרקע. It is like the land is already theirs. ומכאן גם הלשון בעלי. So it looks like the Mishnah, it doesn't say, רבי יהודה אומר, הריסים וחכורות מביאים וקוראים, it could have said. It doesn't say that. It says בעלי, the owners. What do you mean the owners?
יש לו בעלות.
יש לו בעלות. That's right.
זה הנחלה כאילו.
That's right. בעלי הריסות וחכורות. אבל בהריסים סתם, אף רבי יהודה מודה שהם מביאים ביקורים כל עיקר. Even רבי יהודה says that they don't bring ביקורים at all. בעל משנה ראשונה כותב, מלשון המשנה, it looks from this Mishnah, נראה שלדעת רבי יהודה, it looks that according to רבי יהודה, הקונה אילן אחד, אפילו בלא קרקע, that if a person buys one tree, even without land, מביא וקורא, he brings and he reads. You understand why? It's in our the case is your son buys one tree from you without specifying.
Oh.
So it says if your son buys one tree from you, that's what it says. Even in one tree.
Because of the nachala.
Because we're going to assume he has part of the land. If he's an outsider, he doesn't have part of the land. But if it's your son who's doing it, he has part of the land. שאינו גרוע מעריס וחוקר. ורבי יהודה הולך לשיטתו, רבי יהודה goes according to his system, שאילנות חשובים כקרקע. He says, when you buy an ilan, Rabbi Yehuda says, when you buy an ilan, you buy the karka together with the ilan. Don't tell me you buy ilan, it doesn't grow in the air. Ilanot are in karka, you always buy the land. והיינו הטעם שנשנו דברי רבי יהודה כאן משנתנו. So why do we repeat Rabbi Yehuda again in our Mishnah? שלאחר שתנא קמא אומר, קנה אילן וקרקעו, מביא וקורא, that when he says, he bought an אילן and his ground, he brings and he reads, בא רבי יהודה לחלוק, רבי יהודה comes and disagrees, שאפילו בלא קרקע מביא וקורא, I don't need the land, when you say and you don't specify, anybody who buys the tree buys the land. You guys don't agree, that's there is no such thing as buying trees without land. That's what Rabbi Yehuda says.
It does have a lot of logic.
Yeah.
Because you know, how can you buy the tree without the land?
Now, there is such a thing. We discussed it.
Right.
Like you can say you can buy the date tree and you only have the dates.
Of course, but
Yeah.
I see his logic.
Yeah, his logic is very good. It's like the
קרקע.
That's right. שאף בעלי הריסות וחקירות מביאים וקוראים כמו שביארנו לעיל. Even the people who kind of rent the fields, either with the percentage or with cash, they read like we explained above. Okay.